Welcome to Balakrishna Quasar. It's been very long that I have introduced a video into the YouTube channel. So I thought, okay, this is the right time where I can introduce one of the most important videos that I'm going to post right now. And this video is all about for those students or those professionals who always find problem with the conference calls when they are in especially Zoom. So once you just start up the Zoom, or once you are in a Zoom meeting, what are the common errors that happen and how do you rectify this? So the entire video talks about this particular aspect. So let us see what exactly are the issues that one faces once we start up or a launch meeting, or when you are in a meeting through the Zoom application. So first thing, when you start up the Zoom application, either as a student or a host, please see that these two buttons, so the one is the volume button, the other one is the video button. So if you are not able to speak to the host, then you need to unmute yourself. When you unmute yourself, it means the host will be able to listen to your voice. Now the next thing, generally what happens is most of the people, they'll be connecting their earphones or headphones to their computers and they wanted to listen to Zoom meetings through them. Now most of the people, what they do is, once you go into this particular column or this particular segment or this particular icon, you see there is an arrow mark and just click on it. Once you click on the arrow mark, here you can see select a microphone and select a speaker. You can clearly see right now, as I'm using my AirPods, it is showing the microphone as a AirPods 2 and the speaker as AirPods 2. For example, if I disconnect the AirPods, then automatically you have to go for some other thing. Some other system microphone. So there is an external microphone which is here. You can even select this. So what you need to do is you need to select the appropriate microphone or speaker, whatever it is, where you want to listen to or where you want to speak to. This is a common thing which most of the students forget. They'll say that they are not able to listen to the audio. Why they are not able to listen to the audio? Because they have not selected the appropriate audio that is required, that is needed for the student. Sometimes what happens, you will not be able to listen to the audio which is outspoken by the host. The reason is this one. For example, right now, when this is the symbol, see the symbol particularly, when you particularly see this symbol, join audio, it means you will not be able to listen to the speaker's voice. So if this is the case, then what you are going to do is just click on it and select join with computer audio or with join with mobile audio, whatever it is, whether it is a computer audio or mobile audio. Okay, then if you just click on this particular checkbox which says automatically join audio by computer when joining a meeting, so whenever there is a default meeting that is happening, automatically it will select the default computer audio or the mobile audio. So do not forget about this. Now let me close this and just click on it. So now I'll just click on join with computer audio. So the moment I click on with join with computer audio, automatically I'll be able to listen what the host is speaking. If you are not able to listen, first thing that you need to see is whether this particular icon is displayed. If this icon is displayed, so I'll just zoom into this. Wait, let me just put it in the center and zoom it for you. So if this is an icon which you are seeing on your system or on your mobile, then it means you will not be able to listen to the audio. Then what you need to do, just click on it and select the join with computer audio or mobile audio, whatever it is. Just click on it. Then automatically you will be able to listen to the audio. So these are the common errors which happen especially when we talk about the audio. Now that we have understood the audio settings, let's work on the video settings. So the first thing is, in case if your video shows this particular red color mark, it means your video is not on. So if you want to switch on your video, just click on this. That's it. The video will automatically switch on and you will be able to see your video, and the host can also see your video when you switch on this particular start video button. Now, say for example, if you are using, if there is a chance where you have the multiple cameras that are set up in front of you, like a side camera and a front camera, then just click on this particular small arrow mark, and here you can see what are the various kinds of cameras that are already connected to your system. So whatever, if you want to change it, directly click on that particular video device and automatically you will be getting connected to that particular device. We have discussed about the audio and video settings. Now we'll be discussing about the most important thing, which are called as system settings. See, firstly, I request all the parents, all the students, all the professionals to maintain your desktop neatly. The reason why I'm saying this is, whenever you are connecting to the video conference or web conference, it takes most of your resources. So as to just maximize the best out of best in your resources, what we kindly request you is, first, clear off your complete desktop and see that there are only 1 or 2 icons, and whatever is not required, please put it into a particular folder, and that folder can be kept it on desktop. Now, the distance between the router and the system will also define the connectivity between you and the host. For example, if you look into this particular icon at the top, you can see the network is completely shown. It means I am very near to the router. So see that wherever you are sitting for a conference or for a class or an online class, please see that you should have a proper network connectivity. Whether it is through Wi-Fi or whether it is through mobile network, see that you should have a proper network connectivity. So these are the 4 most important things that you need to check for a good video conference or for a good online class to happen. If you have doubts or any comments, please post it so that we'll be able to happily answer your queries. So please subscribe to the channel and see that all the updates are reached through the like button. Thank you.